Hi, my name is Shardo Gupta and welcome to the SG Sports Talk channel. As the Los Angeles Dodgers outlast the San Francisco Giants by a score of 9-6, now I would like to welcome Loro Antonio to the post-game show.
How's it going, Shardol? Thanks for having me on. We can't really see you on here. I mean, you're dark right now. There you go.
So, what were your thoughts on the game, and how well did you think your Dodgers did tonight against my San Francisco Giants?
It was a great game, but the bullpen just blew it. I mean, Beckford and Vesia, those two guys just couldn't get it done. But they blew the lead, and I just thought that they blew the game.
And who were the most stellar stars for your Dodgers tonight?
I'd have to say it's Trace Thompson and Mookie Betts. They both saved the Dodgers today. A lot of people were giving up on the Dodgers already, but they found a way to hold on and win.
Um, so do you think that your Dodgers can continue this amazing streak and maybe even win the next 3 games in this series?
I still think they can. I think they can. You're absolutely right about that.
I mean, what do the Dodgers need to focus on if they wanna win the next 3 games?
Just focus on the bullpen, and I think that they'll be good. I think the offense is fine for the Dodgers.
I mean, when you saw that the Giants had the Dodgers had a 5 run um I believe that somebody had a 5 run the Dodgers tied it up. So did that stun you a little bit when you found out that Darren Ruff hit that grand slam to tie the game up at 5, and then you knew that at that time your team still had hope to win the game, but
I still thought that they had hope to win the game, but Darren Ruff's grand slam was just, I thought it was a good at bat that he had. Darren Ruff always kills left-handed pitching, and I think that's why he was in the lineup in that purpose.
do you think Darren Ruff is a really great hitter? And then do you think he made your Dodgers pay when he hit that grand slam off of Alex Vesia?
He made the Dodgers pay with that home run, that's for sure.
I mean, but do you think that your Dodgers are a really great team, and do you think they have potential to make it to the postseason?
Oh, the Dodgers are for sure in the postseason. I think they are.
I mean, what were some strengths from this win?
Go ahead, Chardol.
What were some of your strengths that you were able to take away from this win?
Thought it was a good win. Thought it was a good
Um,
win.
what were your thoughts on Mitchell White? How well you think he did on the mound?
Well, I thought he did great on the mound. I think he got the plenty of run support, but I just thought the bullpen just blew it for him.
When they took Phil Bickford out of the game, what kind of impact did that have on you when they pulled him out of the game because they knew that he wasn't gonna do great and they didn't want to keep him in the game.
I didn't think it had an impact though, but
I mean, but were you expecting that they would pull him out of the game on the type of performance that he was having, and it was going downhill, so they thought, let's just take him out and replace him with somebody who's much better.
we'll see. I mean, I don't really know as of right now, but I think Phil Bickford. I thought he was gonna get it done, but we'll see.
But I think your Dodgers are a really great team, and I think they have potential to be one of the greatest teams out there. Um, uh, and do you think that they can do something special with all the stars they have already, like Clayton Kershaw and Julio Urias and Trace Thompson and Trey Turner and all those great players? Do you think every single one of those players has stepped up in a big way.
Yeah, they have stepped up in a big way. I think that today it showed that for the Dodgers.
And I wanted to say that Clay Thompson is really proud of his brother Trace Thompson on how of a stellar season he's having.
Oh, I mean, he just came back. I mean, I think that if he has a full season, I think Trace Thompson could have a role on the Dodgers bench.
I'm actually pretty surprised how much of a resemblance Trace Thompson has to his brother.
Yeah, they kind of look alike. I think Trace is younger, and then Clay is Clay. I think Clay's younger.
Um, but um, but what are some tips that you give to my Giants if they want to come back in the second game and beat you guys?
I think they just have to find a way to pitch better, but I also think that Gabe Kapler shouldn't be making bench moves after bench moves, because the thing is, he doesn't have a set lineup. He needs to have a lineup 1 through 9 that could be good on an everyday basis.
I mean, because I think Gabe Kapler is a wonderful manager. He's done wonderful, great things for this organization. But I think the decisions that Gabe Kapler makes might be a little bit outrageous, and sometimes the way he manages the team and how well he his leadership qualities are. I don't trust him at some points in time. How the way he organizes this team. So
Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, he's a one. Do you think he's a wonderful manager, Gabe Kapler, when he came into this league?
I mean, it didn't work out for him in Philly. I mean, I think he's working out well in the Bay Area.
Um, but if you were to rate Gabe Kapler on a scale of 1 to 10 as a baseball manager, what would you give him? I'm gonna think about giving him. I think he's an okay manager, so I'm gonna give him a 7 or an 8, because I don't think he's a really good manager, but I don't think he's at a 9 or 10 status. I think he slowly needs to get up to that status eventually, but it's going to give him some time to get to a 10 out of 10 status as a manager.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, that is going to take some time here.
For him to reach as a status to greats like Joe Girardi, because how long will it take Gabe Kapler to be as great as Joe Girardi?
That's a question that I'm not going to answer right now.
But but it was great talking with you after this great Dodgers win. Um I mean, you're very passionate about your team, and whenever your team wins, it elates you so much. But I was hoping that my Giants would get the sweep against your Dodgers. But looks like that's not going to be happening tonight because your Dodgers won game one of the series. So looks like it's not going to be a sweep, which was what I was hoping. But whatever. I mean, you can't really cry about what's already done, right?
There's no crying in baseball.
You just gotta move. Just gotta move on with the. You gotta roll with the punches and move on and see what comes next.
Absolutely. But thanks for having me on, and great show, Chardol.
Yeah, thanks for. It's great having you on, and we'll look forward to doing another Dodgers and Giants post game show.
Tomorrow, yes, for game 2.
Okay, see you tomorrow.